Pisces, come out to play. Hi, my little troublemaking fish. What's going on, guys? I missed you guys tremendously. Hey, let's get going. Listen, if you clicked on that beautiful thumbnail, you know where you reach. Stop playing. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame. I am Marvelous One, Marvelous Madame herself. I have survived. Hey, y'all. And listen, I missed you guys, but I have not been on my A game. Listen, there's so much going on. I missed you guys so much, okay? I'm going to go ahead and say welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. This is Readings by Marvelous Madame, everybody. Okay. This is going to be the July 2018 How Does Bae Feel About You for my beautiful troublemaking fish, my Pisces. Okay. We got a lot to cover. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take the time right now to let you know, if you are new with me or if you've been rocking with me, hey guys, where the actual reading will start will be linked below. So you do not have to listen to me because there is an outline and things that I do each time I speak, okay? So if you care to skip this marvelous intro, then the reading will be linked below as to where it will start, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead. So, hey, y'all, what's going on? Listen, I've been going through it. So my intention was to go ahead and start everything on track. I'm behind by 9 days. I apologize to each one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Luckily, nobody emailed me and lynched me. Let me just give you guys a quick snippet of what went on. Not only was my birthday June 30th, I had family that came into town, okay? Family that I haven't seen, like important family members, like father, my dad, okay? Family that came into town for the 4th. I was off the 2nd, okay? Back to work, the full-time gig that pays all of the bills, unfortunately. And then off the 4th, back the 5th, the 6th is my son's 16th birthday, and had a whole weekend planned for him. In addition to all of that, there was something that went down with me and my beloved, which I was not feeling. Threw me completely for a loop, and I had such bad energy. I did not want that to like spill over into your readings. It wouldn't have been fair. I had a lot going on. I wouldn't have been able to squeeze in not one reading. And I don't like to do anything when I'm not calm, when the messages are not, I wasn't getting anything because I was operating on my shadow side because I was ready to lay hands on my boo. So listen, I'm not even about to go into that, but you ladies and you fellas, you know how that go when you just get to the point, especially this is Cancer season. Hello. I deal with a water sign. So my water signs, and this is a Pisces video. So I deal with a Pisces. So listen, ladies, you already know how that is when them fish be slippery and you be trying to lay hands on them and they be slipping out your hands and you be wanting to fight. That part, pause. And so that's what was going on. I just want to go ahead and say that. But as I stated, I'm going to go ahead and get rocking. I apologize for the delay, okay? We do got some new stuff going on, so let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, thank you. I love you all from the moon and back. Thank you for accepting my apology. I am back and I'm better. Back. Hey, better. That's just some shit I be saying. Now, let's rock. So, guys, thank you for all of the likes, the shares, the subscribes to my channel. Thank you all for who have booked me for a personal reading. I really appreciate it. I had a hell of an ending of June. I appreciate your patience above anything. As I stated, with all that was going on, guys, I was going through ascension symptoms. I wasn't feeling good. It's a lot going on. I'm going to tap into this energy. I already pre-shuffled the cards for you Pisces. I'll get into that in a second. Let me go ahead and talk about these July specials, okay? Because I do got some eclipses and things to discuss. There's going to be the July special is going to be is going to entitle my subbies to a 15% off discount. You still hear me shuffling in the background. I'm sorry. 1 second. All right. I just finished. All right. It's going to entitle you guys to a 15% off discount. That's going to be effective from, I guess, today through the 31st. Okay. In addition to that, I'm going to start doing bonus readings for you guys. They're going to be extended bonus readings that pick up where we left off. That's going to be based on views, guys. So viewerships, shares, anything that has high numbers and high attractions, that's my way of giving back for you. At some point, will be each month. I try to switch it up. Okay. There is no new deck alert. I just want to let you know. The energy is so heavy and there's so much going on that I reverted back to my go-to deck because this deck, I love it. It's the Illuminated Tarot. If you've been rocking with me for the last couple months, you know this is my go-to deck. I did break this deck back out at the end of June when Cancer season started again because it's heavy. It's a lot going on, okay? So we talked about the greeting, the specials for July. I think we got everything out the way. Again, though, before I get into how I do things, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and discuss the astrology. So right now, guys, we have 5 planets in retrograde: Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. Okay. Jupiter goes direct tomorrow. Today is July the 9th. The planet of gifts and luck will go direct. So some of you guys, you find out where Jupiter is in your chart, you're going to be feeling a little bit more lucky. I don't know what this season has brung you, but it's been heavy. Now, I've been in my glow, but again, there's a lot of planets that are retrograde. So this was not a good time to be trying to throw parties. This was like last week was hectic. I had a good time. I'm blessed. Everybody has their health, but you guys tap in and let me know how the energy hits you right now when we going through all these damn retrogrades. Like these planets is not playing and it's in the middle of my season and I'm just like feeling it the most. Like every planet, it seemed like that's in retrograde is affecting me some way. And again, there are inner planets and there are outer planets, guys. So if any of the planets that are in retrograde, if it is a inner planet or your personal planet, is going to affect you the most. You have some inners and some outers in your chart. So it really depends. Again, one last thing. So Jupiter goes direct tomorrow. But then we're going to have 4. Okay. So that's going to be Mars, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. All right. But July 26th, fucking Mercury goes into retrograde. Okay, guys? So remember, in addition to that, that's the 5. As of July 26th, Mercury will join the party. All right? Chiron is currently retrograde right now. All right? And if you want to count Chiron as an additional planet, you can. Chiron is not a planet. Chiron is a comet. It's known as the wounded healer. And it also impacts our energy. So let me tell you how this Mars retrograde has kicked my ass, in addition to everything that I just told you guys. So I'm already emo as hell because we in this season. Water signs is getting it because we got some trines going on in our stuff. But overall, the biggest planet that is affecting me the most, in addition to Saturn already being in retrograde in my house of aggression and my Venus, okay, Mars is really what's doing it. So if you guys are having issues with energy, if you guys are having issues with your willpower, if you guys is you're like, you don't got that get up and go, and you're usually like all over the place. Anytime something is retrograde, guys, all it's wanting us to do is go back and sit the fuck down and really reevaluate some stuff. So this is the time really that we're supposed to be reevaluating things. Okay. This is the time where we're supposed to be sitting down, releasing the negative. Now, not to mention, let me just finish, and I apologize. But again, if this is taking too long for you, the timestamp will be linked below. I had to talk about this. It's a lot of energy, guys. I apologize. But in addition to that, we have a new moon. Okay. We have a new moon on the 12th at the end of this week in my sign, in our sign of Cancer, okay? So I don't know where Cancer is in your chart, Pisces, and anybody that's listening, if you're cross-listening, listen. This is what I'm saying to you. So in addition to that, eclipses is just like when Saturn came into Uranus back in May. Eclipses is going to clean things out that don't serve you. People may come back. You may go revisit places or things. Eclipses make space for the next things, okay? Phone calls come through. Phone calls that you didn't think was going to come through. In layman's terms, work on releasing those patterns and releasing things that no longer serve you. Because what's going to end up happening is this eclipse is going to come shake shit out. And you're going to look up and look at the bottom see this shit laying out. And you might want some of those things. You might still be attached to some of those things that fell out. Okay. So get ugly, guys. I'm just saying. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I think I'm gonna stop it right here because I can go on and on. Let me see where we at. We are already 11 minutes in. I apologize. Pisces is the first video, and I'm gonna get my flow about 3 videos in. Forgive me. Let's go ahead and talk about how I do things so we can get started. This is going to be a 5-card reading, okay? One card that's going to be the Romance Angel Oracle card that represents the theme of how does Bae feel about you for July 2018, Pisces, okay? There's going to be 2 cards that represent the most recent past and present. There's going to be 1 card that represents the heart of the matter. There's going to be 2 cards that represent the outcome, okay? Or this is also energy too, guys, not necessarily actions. This is going to be or the energy that surrounds you. And then we're going to be infusing the bottom of the deck energy because I always refer to that as the bottom of the deck energy anyway. I started changing things last month and started talking about more energy that will be surrounding you or that you are already embodying right now. Okay, let's rock. So let's go ahead and rock right now. All right. So Pisces. This is your July 2018. How does Bae feel about you? The theme of July 2018 is attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This energy is definitely conducive to you enjoying this moment and being attracted to somebody. You've been going through this for a couple of months. Since I launched my channel, all of your energy has been very focused around being in love with somebody or somebody being in love with you. So your significant other is extremely attracted to you. All right. Let's go ahead and get into these cards so I can cut this short because I got so much to do. So the very first card that you have, again, this is the Illuminated Tarot, guys. I had to go back to my go-to deck, so I don't know whether I explained that. If you're new with me, I use Illuminated as a blended deck, and I think it gets the job done. If I pull another meaning out of it and go into cartomancy, which is playing card divination, I may do that, but they typically have a 1-for-1 match, and I like the messages that comes out of this deck. Is very accurate. Let's rock. The very first card out the gate is the Ten of Spades. The Ten of Spades in this deck is the Judgment card, first major arcana. All right. So the energy that has surrounded you or your partner in the most recent past or present has been the major arcana of the Judgment. Okay. We know that the Judgment call is a wake up call or an announcement. The difference between the Judgment, okay, the Judgment card and say another card that represents an announcement or something like that is that Judgment usually is something that is a renewal, a revival of something, a reward for past efforts or your karma, if we want to take it one step forward. This announcement, of course, this isn't like what I would normally, I typically look at the Judgment. I've heard some people say, oh, you know, it can have something to do with the court. We usually say that when we see justice, you know, that usually is a good indicator of legal matters. This is not what this is saying to me. This is some type of unrequited love or some type of conversation in the past, either with what Bae has said to you, Pisces, or what you said to Bae. How else I'm seeing this is that because it's coupled with the Five of Hearts. And let's just talk about this for a second. The Five of Hearts is the equivalent of the Five of Cups. Now, traditional tarot is saying that you're feeling disappointed, let down, betrayal, regrets. In this particular deck, the Five of Hearts is learning from mistakes and moving forward, which actually kind of all means the same thing. We'll take all of them. So in the recent past or present and past, there was some type of announcement, conversation, or something that went on, a wake-up call, something that someone wasn't doing. This could have been, again, energy goes both ways, Bae with you or you with Bae, Pisces, and there was some leveling up that needed to be done. Now, I have been telling you, troublemaking fish, the entire time that you needed to level up and say what you needed to say. Again, this is for July 2018. If it hasn't come yet, Pisces, it's going to come. My cross listeners, it's going to come. And when it does come, this is the perfect week for it to come, because this eclipse is going to bring shit that's lying dormant on the surface and shake that shit out. Okay, it's like a sifter. It's a partial eclipse. Okay. For those eclipse enthusiasts, I don't think you're going to be able to see it stateside. You're probably only going to be able to see it in New Zealand or somewhere. But getting back to the cards, this is what I'm seeing. So if this hasn't happened, it's happening. And it has something to do with it being 5 cups of love, a partnership that's already been existed. Let's do the math. We've already came together with the 2. Okay. We celebrated with the 3. But by the time we got to the 4, something started going on. There was some boredom that took place, possibly. There was some type of shakeup, dissension in the ranks, okay? Some type of discontentment with the 4, and we went to the full-blown 5. So again, feelings of disappointment, let down, or betrayal. Somebody is feeling like they have regrets. Ow. So Pisces, this is how Bae is feeling about you. In the past, again, the Romance Angel Oracle card was attraction. But we know that. Pisces, you guys don't have no goddamn problem having somebody to be attracted to you. And pause for a second right there. I'm messing up. The bottom of the deck energy is the Jack of Clubs. The Jack of Clubs, energetically, you guys are enthusiastic about the pursuit of a new venture or something new. The Jack of Clubs in this illuminated tarot is the equivalent of the Fool, but it's not a major arcana, okay? So energetically, you're very enthusiastic about the pursuit of something new, all right? I just want to say that this makes sense, because when we get to the rest of the cards, it's going to make sense. But this is interesting because this eclipse is going to shake out. So you're enthusiastic about it, or Bae is enthusiastic about it with you, all right? Again, this first major arcana on the board, this meaning that is divinely guided. There is a wake-up call, okay? There is some type of renewal or revival of something that has been stagnant. For those of you who have been in stagnant energy, for those of you who have been dealing with these fish for the past couple of months, this is for the Baes out there. The Bae to these fish. If you, male or female, have been waiting, okay? If you have been waiting for this stagnant energy to loosen up and shake out, I'm going to tell you this. If you guys are on a good foot, tap into your James Brown. Ow. If you guys are on the good foot, this is saying that the energy that's surrounding around you guys in the most recent past or present right now is going to take a turn. And it's going to take a turn because you guys are going to tap into this eclipse energy. And that eclipse is made to shake shit out. So if you're on a good foot, it's going to be a good outcome. For those of you who are in stagnant energy, and maybe you're on the flip side of this and you've been trying to tell this person that you are upset and you don't want to get back together. I'm just going to put that out there. Pause. I'm not reading the rest of the cards. This reading does not end negative. I'm just saying from an eclipse standpoint, guys, if that's what's going to happen, this eclipse is going to also bring that to the surface. All right. I just want to put that out there. Now let's rock. So again, a divinely guided renewal, a divinely guided revival, Okay, for those relationships that needed breath, that needed breath or air blown in its way. Maybe there was some shakeups. Listen, transitioning out of May's energy and went from Gemini, which was beautiful energy, into June. It was a little weird. It came the very first week, but by the time last week hit, hell broke loose. Okay, so I knew we had some challenging days. Lord knows I know. All right, now the Five of Cups again. I went through the cup progression: 2, 3, 4, and 5. So reward for effort. Any type of effort that you put into this union, any type of effort, Pisces, that Bae put into this union is going to pay off. Ain't nothing you can do about it, because I'm not done telling you what else is going to happen. Now get ugly. Now, I think I've explained that till it can't be explained no more. And the heart of the matter is the Ace of Diamonds. The Ace of Diamonds in the Illuminated Tarot deck is the World card. Now, we know that the world could be travel. The world could mean that you and Bae are going to be traveling and so forth and so on. But overall, in the love reading, the world just simply means triumph and achievement, success and happiness. Okay. Open-mindedness. There's going to be a look at things again. That energy, you are coming out of it. Peace, open-mindedness, second major arcana. Okay. The second major arcana, remember, your energy is enthusiasm. There's nothing more attractive, or Bae's energy, nothing more attractive, and the Romance Angel Oracle card is attraction. There's nothing more attractive than to have someone not only mean the world, Bae means the world to you and you mean the world to Bae, but to be enthusiastic about delivering you this message. Hey, you mean the world to me. Well, I mean, damn. How you put your stamp on that, Pisces? All right, put your stamp on it. Now, the first card that represents the outcome is the Ace of Cups. Now, you can't get no damn better than that. The Ace of Cups. Now, this goes back to the beginning. For those of you who were in stagnant energy with your Pisces, this Ace of Cups could represent a new relationship. Remember, this Judgment, represented by the Ten of Spades, could mean a renewal. It tells two stories, guys. It's two fish. So for my upstream swimming fish, you guys are great. And my downstream swimming fish, because not everyone wants to stay together. So I'm going to break that down. Overall, it's a beautiful reading. But this energy of this eclipse can go both ways. So as it stands now, we know what we talked about in the past. We know what we feel in our heart. We know that we have the Ace of Cups. The new start that brings happiness for all. Listen, this is the start. You took that stagnant energy, you shook up out of it. The eclipse favors you to do that. Energetically, you're enthusiastic about doing that. We know we don't have a problem with attraction. We know that wake-up call came to us, that epiphany hit us. We know that we started doing things and operating in a way where we can release things. And maybe we were stuck. Maybe Bae was stuck, Pisces, but what happened? When it came down to these cups of love, there was something that was imbalanced, but we come out of that. And if, like I said, if you're not out of it yet, this eclipse is going to shake your ass up. And it's going to give you the wake-up call you need to get to this Ace of Cups. You're going to communicate this world in your heart. Because the last card is, guess what? The Two of Clubs. The Two of Clubs in this particular deck is a passionate conversation. Okay? And in between these two people that are talking is fire. That's fire. That's fire because clubs is a fire. Clubs represent fire, just like wands. It's the equivalent of wands in the traditional tarot. There's a lot of fire and passion on this board, Pisces. And you're a water sign. So how does Bae feel about you? Bae is attracted to you, as you know. okay? You are attracting romantic love by enjoying these moments that you guys are sharing fully. In the past, there was some discontentment, okay? In the past, Bae felt like Bae was let down by you. There had to be some stagnant energy, Pisces, in the past, because the judgment doesn't come if a judgment doesn't need to happen. It doesn't come if there's not stagnant energy, okay? But as a result of this eclipse coming, Cancer energy is here. This is happening in the season that favors your sign. I don't know what zodiac sign Bae is in, but let me tell you, Cancer energy is very strong. All of you guys should be in your emo right now. You should be going around telling the damn mailman how much you love him. Get ugly. That's what this energy does. It's not comfortable for some of us, and for some of us, we do it naturally, okay? How does Bae feel? Bae means you mean the world to Bae, and Bae means the world to you. As a result of this beautiful energy in this season, there's going to be a conversation that is had between the two of you guys that is passionate, okay? That is spontaneous, that is so damn hot. If you touch it, you might burst into flames. About this Ace of Cups, about to start new. Let's start over. Let's breathe new life into this stagnant union. I'm sorry if this is what I didn't mean to let you down and betray you with this Five of Cups. I am sorry. I love you. You mean the world to me. Let's move forward. And let's make up the rules as we go along. And that's what this is. You got two major arcana, Pisces. It's divinely guided. You got this eclipse energy and the fact that it's happening in a sign that's so complementary to your sign of Pisces helps you even more. And Pisces, with that being said, this has been your reading, babies. This is it. And it's funny because I've been telling you guys to make a decision for the last couple months. You put your stamp on this because it ends in the conversation. The very last card, although I don't read these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the energy that is surrounded around you guys is love. You got the Ace of Cups. The past shows that there was some problems, but you end with the Ace of Cups and a conversation being had about that ace. Put your damn stamp on that. Congratulations, Pisces. This is beautiful. And I'm very proud because I threatened you guys and told you that if you did not go out here and treat these people nice, because you guys gang bang all the time, okay? You're embracing this energy. I love you guys. I'm so happy that you guys are finally going to do it. You're going to make these women happy. And this couldn't be more, this couldn't be more beautiful. So I'm very, very happy that the judgment finally came down. They've been at y'all ass and y'all heels for a lot of months now. And I'm happy that now is going to be the time. Right before Mercury goes into retrograde at the end, okay? At the end of this month. I still got love to do, top of the month and mid. I'm not done. I'm also going to be doing bonus readings for you guys based on views. And they're going to be sporadic. I'm not going to make an announcement. I'm just going to check my numbers. And when I do this marching orders, this is how it's going, okay? So, Pisces, that has been your July 2018 HDBFAY. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. If this resonated with you, go ahead and like, share, subscribe the video. If it resonated, great. If it didn't, let it skate. We back to that, okay? I don't think that anybody should not resonate with this. I do not think that. I feel like it's been a long time coming. I've gotten plenty of people reaching out to me about what these Pisces are not doing. Plenty of people contacting me, and I'm happy to say that now the energy is here where these decisions are about to start being made. These conversations are going to be had, and you guys are going to snag yourself some fish, okay? Congratulations, Pisces. Again, this has been your reading. I certainly and sincerely hope that it resonated with you. Go ahead, leave me some comments. Let's get these comments back popping, guys. You know I answer every single one of you. You know that, okay? Like, share, subscribe. This is what like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Join my marvelous tribe, my beautiful fish. And go ahead and share this with the Pisces in your life, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I got so much more to do. This went over a little bit longer than I wanted to, but you know how I am when I'm passionate about something. So I will see you guys here really, really soon with the rest of your, with the rest of the zodiac signs. And then I'll see you back, Pisces, with top of the month love, okay? Top of the month love. And I might just end the, I don't know. I'm going to probably, I have to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. But anyway, I don't need to ruin the rest of your reading for that. But this is it. Thank you so much. Bye, fish.